Hi, welcome back to Your Future, Your Finances. We're talking again with Kevin Lerner of the presentation team. Welcome back.
Thank you, Brian.
And we're talking regarding communication and making a good presentation. So one of the tools within presentations would be PowerPoint and other presentation software, if you will. How do you make everything other than what you're saying good, like the slides in a PowerPoint?
It takes a lot of practice, getting back to what we said about speaking. But simplicity, the idea, there's a popular book called Presentation Zen, and the concept there is to say less with more, find the right graphics, find the right messages. You and I first became acquainted a few years ago when you came to me with a financial presentation that was really complicated and busy and convoluted, right?
A lot to it, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot we wanted to say.
How do you feel about that when you were looking at it and you knew there was something wrong with that?
Well, there was a lot of different topics to cover, yeah. So I agree with the concept of just have the slides be the concept so I can say what I want, yeah.
Sure. So we were able to work with that presentation, certainly a good template in PowerPoint. And let's make no mistake about it. PowerPoint is out there. It's here to stay. A lot of creative people will say, well, Keynote is so much better, and what about Prezi? And those are great tools also. But PowerPoint is ubiquitous in the corporate business world.
Yeah.
And still, so many people are just misusing it, unfortunately. Yeah. So littered with bullet points and text and clip art.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. So why are most presentations not very good?
I don't think that we're preaching the gospel out there long enough. I think that people like me and others need to get out there and just enlighten the world as to what can be done to say, this is what a good presentation's about. And in some cases, it doesn't even need to be PowerPoint. I think it's my profession, and I would make my money on PowerPoint, but I've told people, forget about the PowerPoint. What is it that you're trying to say? What is your message? And people look at PowerPoint oftentimes as a script to read from, to prompt them, to read the bullet points. I don't want to be insulted as an audience member having the speaker read the same things that I'm going to be reading. Yeah. I want photos. People remember 20% of what we hear and 30% of what we see. But 50% of what we hear and see in combination. And so that's why PowerPoint and all these visual tools are out there, because they're engaging. They help amplify the presentation message. And if people were to use them more effectively, both technologically as well as graphically, the whole world would be communicating a whole lot better, business, personally, in many different levels.
Yeah, but I think part of the problem might be it's spending so much time with the presentation while you're trying to practice the speech. It's a lot of work, and to know the software, there's a lot of aspects of it. So what are some tips to make a PowerPoint good?
Well, don't wait till the last minute. I think more and more. We mentioned 35mm slides. A few years ago, that was still the end thing, where people were printing out their presentations and they had to stop a few days before. I'm getting phone calls now from people at the last minute. I've got a presentation on Monday and it's Friday afternoon. Can you help me? So not only do they not have their PowerPoint ready, they haven't practiced their talk. So it's important that we realize the importance of presentations. So take that step back, put the time into it. This is you, this is your reputation, this is your message that's on the line. It's a presentation, and it is vital that it look good. So take the time to rehearse, prepare it, plan it out, hire an expert. That's why presentation team is around. And invest the time that's required to help it.
Yeah.
So there's some key ideas.
And I think it's clear from the talk, but why would somebody use a third party like yourself or hire an outside source to improve their overall presentation?
That's a great question. Because we're experts at what we do. You're in the financial business. A lot of people think that they can handle their own money, but you're the expert in what you do. I like to say, does driving a car make you a race car driver? Usually not. We are race car drivers when it comes to PowerPoint, not just the technical aspects, but we can help clients to really help refine their message and get it done a whole lot more efficiently and effectively than they might do on their own. And PowerPoint, a lot of people know it, but doesn't mean that they know it all the way and can really function with all the special plugins and tools.
Yeah.
We have a couple of monitors that we've got going on, and we can really dive down and get the job. We've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. Thanks for coming on the show. Do you have a website you want to give out?
Sure. We're at presentationteam.com, and that's www.presentationteam.com. We've also got a YouTube page, but you'll find all of that on the website. And we also offer a free assessment, free evaluation. We're in the Washington, D.C. metro area, so just check us out, and we welcome the chance to help improve everyone's presentations.
All right. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for coming on the show and watching the show. To our guests, you're watching Your Future, Your Finances. We'll be right back with Neil Tyro. We're going to switch topics to estate planning and elder law. We'll be right back.